Welcome back to Better Living. I'm Stephanie Martinez. Well, on a lighter note today, I am joined now by Dennis Lang from Pumpernickel Deli and Cafe, and my mouth is watering. I have his menu right here in front of me. Thanks for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. Now, I was reading a little bit of the history of the deli there. You started it in 1995, and you were just telling me you have a love for food and for cooking.
Yes. In 95, we had a opening for a place to do something, and there had been a small restaurant in the location at that time, and several of my neighbors were like, well, you got to do something. And so we put the deli in at that point, and I was there for 10 years, and then I got a good job offer with the county, and I had my manager running the place and that, but just didn't really work out, so I sold it, and that didn't work out. And so 2 years ago I retired, and everybody's like, well, reopen the deli there, give you something to do. And I'm like, okay.
Why not? Well, when you have a love for something like that, like you're saying, you have a passion for cooking, it's hard to stay away from it, I'm sure.
It is, it is. And I grew up with a family of 8 kids, so I learned to cook for large groups.
Okay,
So,
which, hence the catering.
yes.
They do offer catering there, and you're located on the Old West End.
In the Old West End on Collingwood, right by Delaware. We're in the middle of the Lukens building. We used to be on the corner where the Black Kite is now, but we're 2 doors down in the same building. And
you have an array of items here as I'm looking. You have artisan sandwiches. So
Yes.
do you make the sandwiches, or?
Well, I have a cook that's there, but between the two of us, one of the other of us makes everything in there. Everything's made to order. You come in and we ask you what you want. We have a few pre-selected sandwiches, you know, as a Reuben or things like that. But somebody may love a Reuben, but they don't really like rye bread, so they could have it on sourdough if they want.
So any way you want it.
Any way you want it. That's what our motto is with it. We make all of our soups fresh, and they're all homemade. Nothing out of a can.
Oh, gosh.
And salads are made. We have 5 different salads that we offer, or there again, they can put together whatever they want.
And your desserts?
Desserts, we have an array of different desserts, mostly cakes right now, cheesecakes. We're just getting ready to have our hood, wasn't up to the standard that the health department wanted, so we had to redo that. And once our stove is in, by the end of the month and everything's all set, we'll be able to do a lot more with our desserts, because I'm a pie baker, so we'll do fresh pies and have an array of those also. But right now we have cakes and cookies and brownies and different things of that. And then we also do milkshakes, old-fashioned milkshakes.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Well, that sounds good to me. Do you have a favorite sandwich? As I'm looking through this, because you have the cold, you have the hot off the grill, paninis. Do you have a favorite?
Turkey bacon melt is my sandwich. We didn't have it on the menu years back, and one day I was getting ready to eat, and I said, oh, just throw something together. Give me, you know, some turkey, some bacon, put it on sourdough, a little brown mustard, and it ended up being, somebody saw it, and it's like, well, why can't I get one of those? And it became part of the menu. And with a lot of different things, you know, we added constantly to it. And then we do daily specials with different things. I mean, we might run 2 or 3 days that we do fried bologna, because people love fried bologna.
That was a childhood favorite.
Yes.
Fried bologna with American cheese, a little bit of mayonnaise, and a tomato.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds delicious. And I also want to make note of you, those who come in, those who decide to dine with you, they have their choice of cheeses, their choice of bread. So, I mean, again, I can't say it enough. It's any way that you would like your sandwich.
Yes.
Would you hope to, I guess, maybe expand the menu at any point in time, or
well,
is
this is ever changing with the menu and that. And, you know, the problem is we never take anything off, it seems like, so that's why it gets bigger. But we try to do just the specials on a daily or weekly basis. Maybe one week we'll run a whole week of something, you know, different. Maybe we'll do a wrap of some sort or something different like that. And then once we get the oven in and running, we'll actually be doing daily hot lunch specials. So if somebody doesn't want a sandwich, they can come in and, you know, today we might have meatloaf, tomorrow we might have pork chops. We, you know, are going to change it up every day, have a different special of a hot lunch special.
Okay, that's good to know. And I also want to make note of, we're not a short of events going on here in Northwest Ohio or Southeast Michigan. Can you expand on your catering?
Well, on our catering right now, what we do mostly is to businesses for luncheons and things of that nature. Once again, we get everything else set up. We will be then offering to do weddings and that once we get finished doing the other stuff so that we can qualify for our catering license. We call it catering, but it's really just delivery. But, you know, we do different luncheon trays, anything like that that we deliver to different businesses. And, you know, we have a lot of people at the hospital in different departments, and we deliver lunches to all of those locations.
So once you get everything really set up, you're going to be busy, something tells me.
Yes.
And what are your hours of operation?
Right now, we're 10:30 to 3, Monday through Friday for lunch, and Saturday from 11 to 2 for lunch. Once we get the everything set up, Saturday we'll be doing breakfast from 9 to 2, and then we'll also offer lunch from 11 to 2.
Would you mind cluing us in on some of the breakfast items that you plan on having?
Well, the different breakfast items, we do, one of my specialties is quiche. We do like 4 different kinds of quiche that we'll offer. Baked French toast as opposed to just regular on the grill type thing is a comfort food that we like to do. We do different souffles and stratas, things like that. And then you can just order a regular good old breakfast, home fries, anything like that with it, pancakes, waffles, we'll have everything available.
I'll take all of the above. Okay. Thank you so much, Dennis, for coming on.
Well,
again, that is Pumpernickel's Deli and Cafe, 2489 Collingwood at Delaware. This is an Old West End. Thanks again, and thanks for staying here with us. Do stick right here. We have more in store for you when we come back.